What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Southside Boxing. This is my first video, my introduction to the boxing world, to the video world, YouTube world, whatever world. Shout out to all other pages. I get a lot of context from various pages like the Boxing Clinic, 78 Sports, Eagle, Dante's Boxing Nation. I value you dudes. I look up to y'all. A few other ones, that I didn't mention, but I'm just my introduction, to the boxing world. I'm gonna be trying to do various videos, touching up on topics to showcase my little knowledge on boxing, and give my opinions on fights and things that's going on in the sports world, politics, all kind of things, Just want to, touch bases with you guys, be on, not so much on y'all level, but just give my opinion on things, And shout out to all y'all. But want to give my predictions, not prediction, but how I feel about the fight over the weekend, the Spence fight and Peterson fight. Shout out to Lamont for stepping up and taking that challenge. Not a lot of guys in the welterweight division are running a fight over Spence. So shout out to Peterson again. He showed heart. I wish he would have moved a little bit so, Spence could showcase a little more boxing skills. But, he stood there, so, hey, we did what we had to do, get the job done. Shout out to Errol Spence, of course. Probably my favorite fighter right now since Andre Ward retired, So, yeah, shout out to the kid. Looking real good. I want to touch on a lot of these fans out here, a lot of these guys out here trying to say, Errol Spence bulldozing people and bullying people, and Triple G did the same thing, and why Triple G don't get the credit he got that Errol's getting. Not too many people really giving Errol that much credit from beating Lamont up. It was, I don't know if it was a step up. I think Kell Brook could beat Lamont Peterson. But, nobody wants to fight him, so he got to, take challenges. You got to take who you got, Lamont had that little interim WBA title that he dropped, and stepped up because nobody else want that work. So, but as far as the Triple G situation and Errol Spence situation, when Errol steps up in competition, he does the same thing. He stopped Kell Brook. He stopped Lamont Peterson. Chris Algieri wasn't that horrible of a fighter like people make him. He don't have too much power, but, he went 12 rounds with Manny Pacquiao, and Spence got him out of that pretty easy. Another person, Leonard Bundu. These ain't no world beaters. These guys ain't, top level, but they hold their own. And Bundu went 12 rounds with Keith Thurman, had him all knotted up and stuff, And, Spence got him out of that easy in 6 rounds, man, So, you can't compare Triple G to Spence. It's not close. Don't get me wrong, 3G he's a decent fighter. I can't take no credit away from him. He's a decent fighter, but he's not what the world has made him to be. Like, HBO has gassed him up to be this world beater, and he's this boogeyman, and they let it get to their head. I know you're supposed to be confident in your fighter and stuff like that, but yeah, Abel Sanchez out here talking crap about, oh man, Triple G will stop anyone from 54 to 75. And then I guess they got whiffed of it, and it was like, man, we talking kind of out of context. So they switched it up from 54 to 68, and they had guys calling for that smoke. 54, you had Laura. He wanted a piece of him. He was like, I'll come up to 60 to get that work. And you know what I'm saying? Then you had Andre Ward, of course. You had Zerto at 68. Even before Wall, Wall was having his little legal issues or whatever. But Wall was like, man, I come back and give Triple G the business. You know what I'm saying? He talking all that. Man, you gotta, you could talk about coming up to my division to see Chavez and Kyle Froch. Man, you got to see me. You know what I'm saying? You can't come in here and get all this glory in my division, and I'm the man in this division. You feel what I'm saying? So, in that sense, Triple G, he an average fighter to me. You know what I'm saying? He good, but he average. You know what I'm saying? Does he deserve to be on a pound for pound list? I guess you can say so. Even though he really only earned, he fought somebody for the WBA title. I don't even know who the guy is. You know what I mean? And he beat Lemieux, that punching bag, for the IBF title. And that was Lemieux's first defense of the title, you know what I'm saying? And the WBC belt was basically handed to him. The WBC and the 160 division been pulling some fuck shit lately. I don't know what's going on with them, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah. Just touching on the Peterson and Spence fight. And the situation where people been saying, oh, we praising Spence and 3G been doing the same thing, and the level of competition is different. When 3G stepped up to Jacobs, ain't nothing, you know what I'm saying? And Jacobs really didn't even move like Canelo moved in that fight, you know what I'm saying? When him and Canelo fight, Canelo was more, not stationary, moving around. Jacobs was popping, moving. He'll move to the right, move to the left. You know what I'm saying? Jab, jab. He'll hit a little bit. He'll move. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't really moving like Canelo was. Canelo was showcasing footwork that I never seen him showcase before. He's never done that before. But it was smart, you know what I'm saying, on this part, because he knows the type of person, the type of fighter 3G is. You know what I'm saying? And he not good with fighters that move. You know what I'm saying? And he really showcased his so-called cutting the ring off ability. Ain't that great in that Canelo fight, you know what I mean? Even though people was like, oh, he was walking on Canelo down, he had him up against the ropes. Man, Canelo got up against the ropes to take breathers and to basically invite Triple G to come on so he can counter the shit out of him. But Triple G was so scared of getting countered that he was sitting back, and he really didn't start putting forward pressure towards the end of the fight, when he thought, well, I gotta give it my all, because I guess he felt like he was down on the scorecards or whatever, and he was like, nah, I gotta start pressuring Canelo, but he wasn't landing shit, you know what I mean? So, but anyways, enough of that shit, you know what I'm saying? I talk more about that Triple G and Canelo situation when it comes down to it again, when they fight again in May. But Spencer look damn good, bro. He looking real good. I mean, I can't put him on a pound for pound list yet, but if I was, he cracked the top 10. He'd be between 8 and 10, you know what I'm saying? He looks real good, though. I mean, and like he said in his post-fight interview, he really hasn't had to show much skill. That's why he's been fighting the way he's been fighting. And I'm more than sure the dude has boxing abilities and the skills and footwork. You know what I'm saying? He trains with Jamel Charlo. And we all seen what type of fighter Jamel Charlo is before he got, you know what I'm saying, with Derek James. And he was a mover, pretty much boxer, puncher, just hit you, get out of the way, hit you, get out of the way. You know what I'm saying? Really not the knockout guy he is now. You know what I mean? He's not a big knockout puncher, but when he touches you, he's coming after you. So you can see Spence, him sparring with Spence and him getting with Derek James, he's changed up his game plan. So I'm more than sure Spence can fight and move, you know what I'm saying, too. So, but I'm going to go ahead and cut this video short. This your boy, Southside Boxing. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to put the 504 at the end of it because I know there's another Southside Boxing I found out the other day from 78 Sports, and I went and looked him up. I ain't trying to take your name, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to put the 504 in the end of mine. But it was nice talking to you guys. You know what I'm saying? I look forward to talking to you more. Look forward to discussing more with y'all about boxing and other sports and politics and everything that's going on in the world. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all y'all.